For real though. For real though. Man, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Faux shiz. Faux shiz. Oh, Lawanda, listen, I have an appointment. I forgot it's at 11:34 today. So I gotta go. Okay, we'll catch up next time. Okay, we'll have our session next week. Okay, good. Okay. Take care. Bye. Sorry, I do therapy part-time, and for some reason the black people have really taken a liking for me, and so I just do really well with them. And as you see, I speak in whatever voice is necessary to communicate to the individual. I have a Macedonian mother-in-law, and when I'm with her, I enjoy it because I get to talk like her. So I don't I have fun with it. She won't understand me if I talk too fast anyhow, but I have a lot of fun. She calls cottage cheese Kali Cheech, and so I say Kali Cheech too. I like that. Have fun with that kind of stuff. So I want to I don't know if I made euthanasia very clear in the last video, but I do want to make it clear now that the objective, and I'm going to be completely clear about this. I know how fucking stupid human beings are, like programmed idiots are. They take things out of context and So, be very, very clear. Euthanasia, last resort. If someone is in horrible, horrible pain and there are a number of people that collectively agree, and we're going to do this quickly, get people there quickly. If someone's facing an emergency, get people there quickly. And if there's a number of people that collectively agree that there's nothing that left to be done, nothing that can be tried, and we're going to try everything first, then we say, okay, yes. And I actually have a book in the house, which I purchased during the summer, because I was really, really close. I was like, what the fuck is the point of this? My leg's broken, I'm in so much pain, I can't move around, it sucked, it really sucked. So I understand how bad it gets here, I really do. And I can't ever forget that. So I from being in so much pain myself, I know how bad it gets, and I can't ever forget someone who's suffering horrible pain. We gotta help them, and we gotta help them as soon as possible. So I haven't even opened the book up and started reading it yet, but I know that there's methods like helium and other kind of gases which help people slip away pretty easily and pretty unconsciously. And so we have answers for everything. We really do. I'm not someone who's going to come up with the answer for all the gritty little things, but think of like a ant colony. Is that what they're called, colony? And think about how all the ants know what to do. And the ants aren't bumping into each other. The ants aren't sitting around like, hey, Ralph, what are we going to do next after we eat this leaf? They know what to do. Ants just know what to do. And us, as souls, our natural intelligence is just going to know what to do as well. So we'll cover everything, every problem that needs to be addressed. Wow! Can you imagine that? Someone's born with this aptitude for something that we need. That's how it works here. And so all the problems in the world, most of them have been solved already. Most of them. But we're going to continue to solve them. We're going to have better and better quality life as a result. We're going to have more and more leisure time. There'll be less and less strain, less work. But you're going to be more active than you ever were before. We're going to clean up cities so fast you won't believe it. All the garbage in the city is going to be like gone in a month. We're going to put those damn kids, take them out of school, give them plastic or rubber gloves and garbage bags. We're going to crank up some music for them, and we're going to make them dance while they pick up garbage. And we're going to clean up the damn cities so fast you won't believe it. In 1 month, if every class goes out for an hour a week and picks up garbage, how dirty can the city be? I don't think too dirty. I volunteered for an organization here where we picked up tires, we picked up sinks, so many bottles. People throw their bottles out of the car with their cigarette butts in them, or their piss, who knows what's in these bottles. And they leave a little bit of liquid in there so the bottle flies far enough to make it, over the fence or whatever. So we have these hillsides that are just covered in trash. People would go to the end of the block and just dump all their crap out of their house. Man, we saw everything in these piles of shit. So we got a dirty world and we got to clean it up. And nothing is goes unaccounted for. Nothing disappears. Nothing just evaporates into nothing. We gotta fit everything that's been done as a reaction that we have to deal with. And it includes people too. I talked about the dark ones. What's going to happen to them? They're not going to be able to escape their reactions. You and I can't escape our reactions. But redemption is available to the vast majority of us who have not actively participated in scumbagian rituals to dominate and control humanity and make everybody suffer. If you haven't done that, then redemption is possible for you. It doesn't matter how many stupid little things you do on a daily basis. Doesn't matter. Well, I was just thinking, okay, what if you're like spending $50,000 on plastic surgery for yourself and you look like a fucking clown as a result of it, when you could have done something differently with that money? Even you can be redeemed if you do such a thing like that. But you know what? You know what's better than plastic surgery? Smiling, being happy. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. I've been so damn depressed here for so long. But you can see, if you have eyes, that I'm not like a depressed person. I don't have a natural bent on being depressed. I'm a happy person in here. I'm a soul. As a soul, I'm not depressed. But this world gets really heavy, and I understand that. But you know what the best thing for beauty is smiling, being happy. And how many ugly people, there's so-called ugly people, have you met that are like really happy and have a good smile, and they're not ugly? Yeah, that's what happens. But you look freakish when you get all that plastic surgery. But anyhow, whatever dumb things you've done, most of these things can be redeemed. You can make up for them. You can work them off. So I don't know exactly what I told you. I don't know like the whole middle letters of the alphabet. I teach the ABCs of salvation because that's all I'm capable of doing. But it's not complicated. It's all very simple. But what I'm rid of is delusions that prevent me from seeing it. And that's what separates me from other people. I'm certainly not more intelligent. I don't have a better functioning brain. Some of these brains that understand these really complicated things, whoa. How do they do that? I don't know. I can't even imagine doing that. But I have enough. And you have enough too. We all have enough to be able to understand what's basic and common sense. It's just, are you going to be open to seeing what's going on here? That's it. And are you open to the idea that life can be so good, we're like having a dance all the time, we're just so happy? Yeah, sure you can. Why not? That's how God created life to be. Some of these like Buddhist ideas, Hindu ideas where you're like, there's like this abyss of nothingness and it's just all light or whatever. I don't get that. It's like, heaven is just filled with beautiful creation. That's what it is. And we can make the earth as close to heaven as possible. And when the earth really is a completely pure reflection of heaven, whoop, it just glides right up. And that'll be the last thing that ever happens. That'll be the last thing that ever happens in the world is no more. But we're all going to go with the world except for a few who, and I don't know what salvation is going to look like for them, quite frankly. Eternal hell is impossible, but like I said, we all got to pay off our debts. We all do, and so the transition period until that last step is, if I had to guess, is going to take some time between 300 and 1,000 years. So we're going to understand that reincarnation most likely, I'm just playing out a scenario that I think is most likely right now. We'll see as time goes on. But in all likelihood, the reincarnation cycle is going to have to continue for a while, and your next birth will actually be one that you can actually work things off intelligibly, so you're not just going around indefinitely. Okay, yes, you have these debts. Yes, you have to pay them off. And it's going to be amazing. As our minds light up, we're going to actually be able to see the past much more, like what people have done in this life and previous lives. Oh my God, I didn't realize that was Joe Stalin in that wheelchair right there. Speaking of him, ooh boy, I don't know how the hell he's ever going to get out of the depths of hell, but whatever. Okay, euthanasia, I said I was going to come back to that. I'm coughing like a mother, so maybe I'll just stop for now. I think I covered it though. Focus on health. Health. We put all of our focus on what we want, and then if it's absolutely necessary, and the sting of death is going to be gone too. So if I have to go, I have to go. It's not such a big deal because you understand the context. So the fear of death. Once that dissipates, it's going to be much better here.